15 Craziest Future Technologies. Number 15. Breathalyzer Cars. Some companies believe that they have the answer for how to reduce the amount of drinking and driving from our streets. The breathalyzer car is now an idea, and it will not start if the driver appears to be under the influence. These cars will scan people's bloods and their fingertips, or even smell someone's breath in order to judge if the person is over the alcohol limit. Some judges have ordered breathalyzers in people's cars who have been convicted of DUIs, but I'm sure they'll find a way around it and have someone else blow into it, right? Number 14. Coffee power. Some people need coffee to wake them up in the morning, or fuel them for their daily routine. If only our homes could be powered the same way somehow. London has considered this possibility as a technology. The co-founder of the company BioBean believes wasted coffee found in London could even power their cars in some way. The wasted coffee is dried, the oil is collected, and turned into biodiesel. Number 13. Sound extinguishers. Somehow firefighters could use sound waves to extinguish fires. Instead of putting firefighters in danger, sound frequencies can be used to disrupt the air surrounding a fire, basically not allowing any more external oxygen to fuel the flame. This idea was recently demonstrated at George Mason University in Virginia, as we can see in this video clip. They believe it will be possible someday to build enough drones with these sound devices to put out forest fires. Number 12. Space balloon. Who needs a rocket ship when we got balloons? This might be a new technology in the future for those who dare to venture off into space. A new company called Worldview Enterprises wants to send some extreme tourists up into space for the right price. Could this be the new big form of tourism in the future? The balloon in a test went high enough to see the curvature of the Earth, but didn't quite reach outer space. The company is planning on its first ticket sale in 2017 for about $100,000. Number 11. Pain-free tattoo removal. Did you get a bad tattoo of a girl's name across your face? Well, no need to have any regrets. Very soon it will be much cheaper and less painful to have a tattoo removed, and it might only cost about $5. A PhD student, Alex Falkenham, is trying to come up with a way to use our own immune system to eradicate the ink from your past. He's developed a type of cream that delivers chemicals to your white blood cells, causing the ink to come out. Number 10. Floating farms. How could this be possible? The UN predicts that our population will increase by 2 billion people in 2050. So where are we going to make all the food, you say? Well, reach for the sky, or the ocean as well. Since a large amount of land is predicted to be used already for farming, we may have to start building small islands on lakes or rivers, etc. An architect by the name of Javier Ponce thinks he has the design to make this crazy idea actually work. A soil replacement liquid with all the necessary nutrients is being developed. Number 9. The 4-day work week. Researchers seem to think that working less may be better for us. A shorter week with more hours each day could solve a few problems like high traffic, meaning less carbon emissions. Some believe this keeps workers more motivated and could result in them working longer for the same company. A 3-day weekend doesn't sound bad either. Number 8. Self-driving trucks. Many seem to think robots will take over a lot of jobs in the future. This could be a possibility for truck drivers for some companies. Computers don't really need coffee breaks or to sleep, so it seems that they will get the job done more proficiently. A self-driving truck recently made its way across Europe with no problem. Trucking has caused a lot of accidents in the past few decades, and many believe that this could solve some issues. Others still believe that only people could be trusted with their cargo. We'll have to wait and see. Number 7. Robot hotel. Japan employs more robots than any other country. We've all imagined it becoming a reality, and it's already here. Guests are greeted by robots when coming to this 5-star hotel in Japan. First you'll notice a realistic T-Rex who gives off a frightening roar. The android robots can speak Japanese, and the skin looks eerily real. English-speaking guests are still greeted by humans. They can also hold intelligent conversations. Robots also take the jobs of bellmen, and even bring your bags to the room. It still might not be enough to replace human interaction, but it's getting awfully close. Number 6. 760-mile-per-hour trains. This could be the future of how we travel long distance. The Hyperloop can basically suck the train through a giant vacuum tube, using compressed air and induction motors. Engineers are hoping to test this concept by creating a 1-mile tube track near the headquarters in California. Once this is built, the new concept will be able to transport humans from Los Angeles to San Francisco in only 35 minutes. Number 5. The 3D MRI. I'm sure you've already heard of MRIs, but 3D MRIs will be able to precisely scan the human brain with extreme detail. This will give us the power to detect developing cancers extremely quickly and show how well chemotherapy is working for a specific patient. It can also be used for spotting liver cancer, which is a top 3 form of cancer outside the US. Number 4. Space drones. Everyone knows drones are the way of the future. Could giant drones be pushed into outer space? NASA is designing drones that could even work in space stations, saving humans the risk of being injured in space. NASA challenged designers to develop conventional drones, and the winning design has multiple cameras, with tiny beacons to maneuver its way throughout the space station. This makes you wonder how advanced drones will be in the future. Police are even using drones to scope out dangerous areas to patrol. Number 3. Police lasers. Getting away with crimes in the future might also be tougher with new developments. Besides the police scouting drones, police will certainly have lasers that can detect chemical makeups of suspicious powders. This will work with 95% accuracy and will be used for different reasons. They'll be able to detect explosives more easily at airports, or see if you're smuggling drugs. Number 2. Marijuana detection. If you thought police would only be able to detect suspicious powders more efficiently in the future, think again. Growing operations will be much more easily detected if cops continue to use the thermal technology. With all the heat coming from the lamps, they'll be able to uncover indoor weed farms with the thermal technology. It's almost like X-ray vision. Luckily, cops do still need a warrant before they can put this technology to use. Number 1. Role of Wi-Fi. A British billionaire wants to cover the entire planet with free Wi-Fi. He can do this by installing internet connection with satellites in outer space. He especially wants to begin covering parts of the world that have trouble installing internet and then move on to the world. He estimates that he'll be able to complete this task using 648 satellites that weigh 250 pounds each. Imagine being able to travel without having to find Wi-Fi connection all the time and not having to pay for the internet with your phone company. This launch could happen as soon as next year. You guys could watch YouTube videos wherever you go.